So, I take it if I went the other way, it would have syrups. Maybe I should do that. Get the experience, I suppose. Linton Timber. Don't know if I should rest or sleep. Live up.
Watch your weight.
I know it does. Xoti bends double, hands resting briefly on her knees before she wipes sweat from her brow, huffing to catch her breath. She glances up at you with a bright smile.
If you'll spare me a minute, I'd like to perform a last rite for these poorly departed souls.
She reaches for the lantern on her hip.
Please, Watcher. Without my guidance, they might have a hard time finding the light.
What happens if they can't find the light?
They'll be lost, never making it to hell and back. Or they'll wander and eventually find their way, lifetimes after they should have.
Her jaw takes on a determined set and she straightens, ready.
That's supposing
ready
they
to
ain't a
work.
follower of Aethys. What do you reckon happens to them folks in hell when the god of rebirth is deader than a doornail?
Okay then, I will allow it.
Mighty
I'll
kind
keep her
of you.
happy. She grinds happily. With two intense strides forward, she unleashes her sickle and lantern, fluidly swinging each in a series of well-practiced movements. Chanting, whirling weapons slicing the air, Xoti's voice lilts and falls in an invocation, a summons to any departed lingering in the area.
This here's a final call for all souls.
All
Last stop
souls
for the lost.
welcome!
Gather round now, I'll cut you loose and haul you into the light.
Swinging the lantern faster and faster, Xoti plants her thighs wide and she thrusts her arms up high over her head. The lantern rattles in her grip, and the light from within flares blindingly bright. In the silence of her held breath, it almost seems like a soul should shift up from within one of the corpses, quivering in the air before siphoning into the lantern's fading brilliance. But the ashen bodies are bereft of souls, so in the end, Xoti's light fades without inquiring anything. All good?
Well, I had to try.
Her triumphant smile ebbs from her face, leaving her expression as drab as the mud smudged on her face. On her cheek.
It's my honored duty to reap and shepherd departed souls during their journey to being reborn. And with Aethys dead, me and the other reapers gotta gather as many souls as we can.
Oh, that's what you can.
We'll keep him safe until Gon returns to hell and can take him into his divine embrace.
What do you mean?
I'm keeping lost souls. And here.
That's the metal frame of the lantern.
And that's all I care to say for now. Let's go.
You know it before setting off. Alright. Do. A shrubbery!
I've got it. Got it.
Okay.
Sure.
Ooh, a worm.
Missed.
Ouch. Gonna hurt.
Let's go.
I got this. Absolutely.
Alright, so I didn't know that. Oh, so alright, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's she loses it if that happens. Cool. Alright. Oh, now I know. Okay. Oh,
Trouble ahead.
answer.
Leave it to me. Consider it done. Mm-hmm. Something you don't see every day.
Arena. Alright, okay. Oh, so he's right up there. Okay. Foreman's quarters. Ferris, take this coin out to Hawana village and see if you can round up anyone willing to do a week's digging for pay. Try the low caste types first. They're a paro. They're used to hard work and they don't ask for more than their share.
On it.
Drinking tea. Petted cat. Ancient training hall.
Will do.
Pussycat, pussycat. Whatever Derisi did to that last batch is working. We're seeing much higher concentrations of essence in the harvested Adra. I only wish she'd left the rest of us in this methods. One of our Juana workers got the jolt of his life transporting one of the crates, and that's on top of the ones that got blinded last week. All Derisi has to say for himself is that they were careless. I'm the one paying these islanders' families out of my own pocket. At this rate, I'm going to be the one idiot who comes out of this whole enterprise with less money than I started. Yes.
Will do.
Bum, 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 bum.
Steady does it.
Right.
Whoa, whoa, look.
teach you a lesson.
Lavru, be on sake.
Ouch. I really no kill
I'll
time.
teach you a lesson.
Not gonna kill that. Candle in the wind. Whew. Was nasty, to say the least. She's left. Lovely. Well, I don't think I need that. So I've still got health.
Yeah?
Hey there.
Use a couple of hers as well.
Yeah? Looks like it hurts.
If I got them close
right
to
there.
that, I could have done some damage as well. Several men and women appear to be locked inside a cage of some kind, a little more than silhouettes behind the glass, pointing and gesturing excitedly.
You out there, are the beasts gone?
Bumpin comes up to the door, hands pressed against the glass. Now, I took care of the creatures. Examine the door. You can see no means of opening the door from the outside. It appears the cage is locked from within. The woman turns away to have a muffled exchange with the others. Then she pulls something by the door. You hear a rattling clank. Savior.
Perfetto! We are saved!
A youngish man with bright eyes and a twitching smile claps his hands in joy as he steps out of the cage. The woman next to him, however, remains sober.
Me and the Watcher? We're always happy to help.
I was happy to help. And she beams at you, eyes filled with pride.
Governor Clario must have sent you to rescue us, no?
No, not really.
But you do not look like one of his guards.
She rises onto the balls of her feet and peers behind you as if searching for someone else. She looks to be the only midway into her 30s. The serious set of her mouth makes her seem older. Let's be honest. Actually, Cario sent me to find Odesco. Or his notes. Or I'm just trying to figure out what's... The older woman hawks an impressive gob of phlegm on the ground and kicks a clump of dirt over.
I told you the governor does not care about us. This is all about profit. For him,
Gonna be a
the
riot.
rest of the alien.
Caloste!
She silences the others with a sharp look. She turns back to you with a resigned breath.
You are here, and that is what matters.
Where is the risky? The animals look at one another.
He is still in the ruins, we think.
She grimaces, her gaze darted to her toes. What happened?
We were taking measurements of the luminous Adra when something strange began happening.
Fascinating. The pillar started to dim. The ground shook. and our instruments showed unusual variations.
That's when those of us with a grain of sense got into the cage.
She glares at the excitable young man, but she doesn't seem to notice. What happened then?
The Colossus. Some kind of construct made from luminous adra. It passed through the arena toward the pillar.
Vanessa closes her eyes.
Moments later, the pillar went dark, and all of our colleagues outside the cage froze. Like they turned to ash.
She goes quiet, her hands clasped in front of her. The young man leans forward, his eyes wide with a perverse kind of excitement.
That is when the panthers and worms showed up. Started going through the tents. It was awful, but Engwithan.
Think of this. Vanessa shoots him a furious look, and he falls silent again. A confused and slightly injured expression crinkles in her face.
Some of our people are still missing in the ruins, including Oderisi, our lead researcher. It is possible he managed to hide.
A furrowed brow, however, suggests otherwise. If he didn't make it to the cage, she should prepare for the worst.
Most of the ruins are that way, through the door next to the ramp.
She points to the dark entrance to the eastern wall of the arena.
If you are going below, you should take Engwithan with you.
Turns and motions someone to the front of the group.
Hey, he looks just like...
Deer cuts himself off for reasons not yet apparent. His jaw hangs slack. Oh look, that's Alof, is it no? Is that who that is? Yeah. A sharp beaver elf comes to the fore and he meets your eyes. He gives you a knowing nod. He's earned a few new scars, but you recognise Alof Cursifo all the same. He taps a finger on his lips, a shy smile working his way across them.
Engwithan knows a great many spells. At first, he even cast fire to chase away the panthers.
Until the flames nearly caught one of the tents.
We then decided it would be better to preserve our remaining supplies, in case we ever got out.
And when the supplies ran out?
Ben splat. She scratches the bridge of her nose, looking concerned. We eat people. The others look away and avoid further speculation.
I do not expect the ruins will be any safer. Many of our people remained behind, which has surely attracted more wildlife. It would be prudent to take help, as long as Engwithan is willing to go.
He looks quickly to Alof. He nods.
I would be happy to assist.
He holds your gaze with wide, expectant eyes. Your Engwithan isn't an animator, he's a wizard named Alof. Why would he say he's an Engwithan?
Diverus. Surely I would also change my name if...
But Benedus rounds at Alof, cutting the younger animator.
Wait, you know him?
He's a good friend. Gives you a brief, pained look. Oh. She turns to Alof, her face a rigid mask of anger and hurt.
You lied to us.
The words aren't a question, they're an accusation.
It's true, I have other business.
Whoops.
I'm afraid I can't explain.
His hands are clasped in front of him, his knuckles are pale and hard as pearls. He slowly meets Benessa's gaze.
But please know that I meant no harm. I certainly didn't intend to hurt you, Benessa.
Whoops.
Go, Engwithan, Aloth, whoever you are. Do not let me keep you from your other business.
She turns to you, closing her eyes.
Pergam Blanca, just take him with you.
Well, okay, let's go.
The sooner the better.
Whoops! Screwed that one up. Alright, so we're just going to keep it simple.
What do we have here? I got this. I got this.
Hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Enemies here.
Yeah. Get threshed!
Are you just in time?
Take him. This thing isn't doing the job.
Notice I didn't engage there. The hell did I get hit by? Okay. I got hit by something, but I don't know who.
I've got it.
Different for what I've got. Yeah. Alright. That was pretty tough, like. So she was saying I have to go to Adra Pool first then. No doubt probably the wrong way I'm going, but alright. Where I'm going. Ooh.
That looks complicated.
Okay, you can say that again.
Let's go.
Show him how it's.
Oh, hi, John. Bear. Button's not working.
Almost. No good.
Pick up this.
On it.
On it, on it, on it. Alright. Let all champions pay homage to Egotos, for nothing him.
I've got it.
Examine the ball closely. At the bottom of the ball is a shallow circular depression. You recognise the offering bowl, an artifact found and marinated within the ruins. If it had been intended for use only by Engwithans who held high rank, or had made some great achievement in an area, in an arena such as this, a champion might fulfill that role. I think I've got to place something in there. Okay.
Poor fools. They were unprepared for this. Will do.
Do that again. Jittery. Which way? South or... Very jittery now, like. It's, a little wisp, we don't like them. Probably then.
Dim in the lantern.
Lantern. The walls here collapse inward, barring further progress. Menagerie. That's usually like a place for belongings, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I don't know why it's stuttering.
Wait, look there.
Let's go.
Now where were
Yeah. Alright. Nobody's dead yet.
Sure.
Get that.
I've got it.
Spooky caves. We don't want to go there because that's the Andra stuff. No doubt it's, I want to clear the rest of the area first. Yes, it's stuttery.
Wait, look there.
My pleasure.
Will do.
I don't know why it's stuttering. But moss and grime have been scraped clear of large portions of the mural, revealing vibrant hues. It has been a stroke of unimaginable fortune to find an Adra in such pristine condition. The essence is so concentrated here that even from the far side of the corridor, the pillar's light pulses like a star. At times, I almost feel as if I can sense it, like it's a warmth of sunlight upon the skin. We will need to reinforce the central chamber before attempting further excavation. The ruins are unstable, and Sela's motley workforce of savages and paupers grows more fearful by the day. With the assistance of a single watcher, we would trace the essence in the primary vein and isolate those deposits worthy of extraction. I've petitioned Director Castle of Nikitaka for such a resource, but I am continually rebuffed. It is unthinkable that the Valerian Trading Company cannot isolate within the vast borders of its considerable influence a single suitable candidate. I must assume that the wretched elite woman is hoarding for their financial experiments, or fanatical experiments. Transportation, as if we would have the time to expend on such ferocities. Worn-out fixtures appear to be braziers. Soot lines the interior of their metallic petals, and you spy fresh coal beneath the fulgurant grating. Someone lit these recently. Had you the means, you might do the same. Like the brazier? Nothing happens for a moment, then the brazier ignites in a sudden rush of flame.
Watch and learn.
Only the bold, the reckless, and the fortunate shall pass safely. Fire. Fire. Alright.
At least it didn't catch us by surprise.
I got this.
Bold, reckless, and fortunate. So I take it these are bold, reckless, and fortunate. I'm going to gather. I'm going to gather. Those barrels, I think. Right, so I can hit those barrels a little bit quicker next time.
This is futile!
I'll get the next one.
Nasty. Nasty.
Easy does it.
I've got it.
Yeah, now it seems to be getting worse.
This calls for a subtle touch.
Wasn't sure about the constructs at first. These new techniques may be less extreme than those eccentrics like Gavino, but it gets harder to remember the ones that hulking things are moving around like large, noisy, witless dolls. The constructs require daily maintenance and they make the workers uncomfortable. Still, they've been an effective deterrent to the local wildlife, and I have to admit, I'm starting to feel safer with one of them standing nearby while I work. Ordinarily despises the things and avoids them if possible. That alone is a considerable benefit.
Lava. That's not very helpful.
Show them how it's done.
Aye?
Yeah, but Rangers to me are just like the greatest thing in this game.
Will do.
They are phenomenal.
I got this.